something like that. So this is the Wino Wednesday video for... my voice is changing. 9th of March, 2016. I'm your host, as always, Chris Collier. What's that? Often replicated but never duplicated, or something like that? Yes. So, since this is called a wine video, might as well have a bit of wine. And this is called Black Cellar. Black Cellar. I never know where I should hold these things. At least I got myself sorted out on the camera that I'm not always adjusting it. Anyway, this is a blend 10 Shiraz Cabernet. Smooth and full flavor with substantial depth and intensity. That's what my depth and intensity, I always aim to get. I forgot it already. Oh, substantial depth and intensity. Sounds like a sex ed class. Depth and intensity. Otis on the depth. So, I put my glasses on so I can read. Smells very well. This, of course, is a blend 19, not blend 10. Yeah, smooth, full flavored. Probably Australia. Well, cellared by Andrew Pelly Limited, Winona, Ontario, Kelowna, BC, Grimsby, Ontario, Truro, Nova Scotia. Canadian-owned company, so God knows where these grapes came from. It's only in English, though, so that's kind of strange. There is a cellar deep in the heart of our winery marked with a black A on the door. It is known as the Black Cellar. It is within these walls that our winemaking crafts very special wines bearing the name of where they were created. What the hell does that sentence say? It is within these walls that our winemaker crafts... So the winemaker crafts makes very special wines bearing the name of where they were created. Yes. With our Shiraz Cabernet, our winemaker explored 19 different blends until the ultimate one was achieved. The result is a smooth, full-flavored wine... Spill this. Full-flavored wine. That's what I like my women. Smooth and full-flavored. And with an abundance of sweet cherry, blueberry, and spice aromas. And flavors that embody the mystique of the Black Cellar. Yes. I spent my honeymoon in the Black Cellar. You know I'm going to put puns on this all day. So, like I said, it smells good. I do kind of get blueberry out of it. Ultrasound on Friday, so I'm going to celebrate Saturday night after the ultrasound or Friday night by doing a beer video and drinking a lot of beer. There, I said it. I drink beer. It actually is quite nice. Flavorful and berries. Kind of a smooth afterburn. Good. It is 13%. Now you may recognize this green cup as the green cup that comes with the Stanley Cook sets. Either the big one or the small one. I got the small one. So there's a joke on the bushcraft YouTube community, of which I'm on the fringe, I think, if I'm allowed. If I get a note from my mommy. Green Cup Club. And that's everybody that has a Stanley Green Cup belongs to the Green Cup Club. I'm going to kick it up a notch higher. I'm trying to get a Green Cup Society. Not just a club. Anybody can have a club. Makes baby seals nervous. Everybody with a club. But a society. And to get into this society, of which we're almost at the limit of our numbers. Well, not really, because I'm the only one in it. And I'm trying to get this club society going. So what you have to do is somewhere in your videos, have a glass of red wine out of your green cup. and then you're into the Green Cup Society. So make sure if you make a video, you kind of link it to me so I can see it, and I'll add you to the society. I expect we'll get thousands and thousands and thousands, maybe 20 members. But these cups are good. They're lightweight. They're almost indestructible. To tell you the truth, I haven't drank hot stuff out of it to see how it keeps it cold. Warm. Now, we'll change. We'll go downstairs and I'll do some stuff with a ferro rod or two. Hey! I'm just going to sand down, if I can find it, one of my ferro rods. It's got the lobster trap oak here. And I'm going to use my belt sander just sitting upside down on a log here. I did have it up there in a vise. And if I'm shouting, it's because I got my headphones on. And but I put too much sawdust all over that work area. So I just put it here with the rest of this garbage. There's a batch of birch bark I collected. My buddy. Good friend. Let me see if I can set this up on the stove, which is off. Hopefully. Maybe a little zoom in. Because you don't really have to see me, do you? Oh. I've already drilled it out. I've already drilled a hole for a lanyard. So now let's straighten this up. And that really smooths it out. Gotta do some around here. And then I'll grind in a finger groove. This way. This way. This way. So I'll put a thumb groove there and 1 or 2 finger grooves there. And I just do this on the edge here, so I'll just start it and then I'll stop. So here I am back at the bench. I think that's pretty good. I got to change the belt on my sander. It's more or less burning its way through here. Makes nice patterns though. Hope you can see that. I don't know what size this is, but this is my usual size that I make it out of. Now, I haven't been smart enough yet to sand this off before I drill, so I touch it up a little, just by hand. Mostly try to get the rest of the Gorilla Glue off. That's what I use. Gorilla Glue to glue the ferro rod in. And maybe. But you just go around, take all the sharp edges off so it feels good in your hand. There. Even stands up. Now I do the wood with different stuff. Mostly I just use this feed and wax. Howard's feed and wax. And I got this at Home Hardware. It was fairly cheap. And it's a big bottle of it. It'll take forever to use it. And since it's still full, I just stick my finger in there. Watch. You can see it really brings out the grain and it darkens it up quite a bit too. So I just slather on there. The more the merrier at this point. Oh, suppose I should have this somewhere in the camera view, eh? You know. Write that down in your book, Chris. When you take a picture with the camera, make sure the camera is pointing at what you want it to. Smear some around top. I'll try to really get some into these holes as well. So, now I just let it sit overnight, or at least a couple hours for this to soak in. And I'll try to put it in there. And what you'll have at the end is one that's almost all... Ooh, almost lost my rabbit poop. Yes, I'm collecting rabbit poop. So you just take a cloth or one of these work cloths, you buff it up a little, take all the stuff off, and there you have... Where's the light at anyway? Oh, up there. And there you have a semi-attractive ferro rod. I don't drill... I should have drilled this before I sanded it, like I did that other one, but I gotta make mistakes every time I make one, or it doesn't count. It's another one I made. It's a little smaller one. This you can see. This is on an angle here, and why it's on an angle is because I can't drill straight. No other reason. Although it may help to have it up or down, I don't know. You can see here I just put two grooves on here, one here, and one on the other side. So here and here. Just gives you a bit firmer grip. Now, alright, that can stay there. What I also made was, I got this in the mail. I ordered this from China. This little ferro rod with a skull on the top. And a little lanyard. So, I had some skulls. And I made this one. I made this one. You use Gorilla Glue. Except in this one. This one I just jammed it in there, hammered it in, and it's good to go. And then a little smaller one with a skull on it. And I just used Gorilla Glue. It seems to be working, although it kind of foams up and makes a mess. Anyway, that's what I've been doing downstairs. That's how I finish my ferro rods. I guess I got it. Back upstairs you go. Well, that was something. It was something I did earlier. You notice I haven't even changed. I'm not out of my ass groove on the couch, or the lazy boy. Stuff to show. I got one nice thing in the mail. A Ranger, Silver Ranger headlight. So the battery goes in here. The cap's got a string on it too, which is kind of nice. Not very long. So I'm thinking it goes in this way. Yep. Now, try to figure this out. Let's just go... one click is red. Another click is 4 white. There is medium, I guess. There is low, I guess. There is flashing. There's the red flashing. And repeat if necessary. How do you turn the damn thing off? Oh, you hold it. You know what I really like about this? And my Fenix one too I got. Plus my Gerber ones. They use one AA battery. And I like that. I don't like having two. And I especially don't like having 3 AAA batteries. I mean, that's just too many berries to carry around. Berries? When I say berries, I meant batteries. I have another Sip of wine. Oh, so, Green Cup Society, make a video, drink a glass of wine in the green cup, and you become boosted up to the Green Cup Society from the club. And you get to reap all the benefits from a society, which I will come up with when our membership gets above 1 moi. I'm sure Mark D. Chandler, Manland, will get into this too. Check out Manland if you want to have a good time too. He's the funniest guy too. Anyway, I think that's it. I have no idea how long this is going to be, of course. It kind of got 3 inches of snow this morning. But now it's not supposed to snow very much for the next 2 weeks, according to long range. So I think we're going to have an early and a nice spring. Knock on wood. Oh, hi. I did find my fire piston, and it's this one here. New-myth? Vulcan fire pistol. Vulcan. Oh. That is not logical to have a fire in a piston. Anyway, so tomorrow maybe I'll attempt to try it. I haven't got it to work, but I haven't really tried it very much. I tried it, I don't know, maybe about 20 times. And the 2 times that I tried it, I just, you know, I pump it in, it comes out, there's nothing. So I should sit down tomorrow, maybe. I got nothing on the agenda tomorrow. And really give this a good try. Read the instructions in the operator's manual is probably a good thing, since I haven't done that yet. I've just been going with what I've seen on YouTube videos. So I'll give that a go. Of course, I'll video that, and we'll see if it comes up. James McIntyre, if you're watching, you said that you wanted that fire piston kit, and if you do, send me your address. And yeah, I'll send it down. We'll trade for it. I'll send it down to you, and you send up something that either you make or you bought around your residence, your home state. Doesn't have to be very much, just a little trinket, bushcrafty thing. I'm clean for that. That's about it, I guess. So thanks for stopping by. This is Chris, and that's Ben. And Dave up there. Jeff is around here somewhere, I'm sure. How did I manage to tilt the thing that way? Be back Friday or tomorrow with a video. And remember, yeah, just remember that Green Cup Society. And happy you have a good Wednesday and the rest of the good week. And I hope the weather's fine there. And this is Chris. Out. Cheers.